Version 12 relies exclusively on ini files to store settings. It also uses ini files to save data for exporting and importing. To avoid problems with formatting and default characters, when using different regional settings in Windows, version 12 forces all programs to use US-centric settings, as shown in the information on the screen. Welcome to this tutorial on the MPO Canopus VariableStarSearch. This program is a data mining tool that examines images taken for one reason or another, such as an asteroid, and looks for potential variable stars. Open the search category on the MPO launcher and select VariableStarSearch. For this tutorial, use the tutorials profile created in other tutorials. The main reason is that the Atlas star catalog is the default. It has a much larger number of stars. Sometimes, using the APAS catalog can overlook stars that would otherwise be perfectly valid. Much of what you'll see here will be familiar if you have used the multi-image asteroid or variable star photometry programs, either with the sample images or your own. For that reason, we won't go into great detail on those parts covered in other tutorials. The example images are the same as those used for the multi-image variable star tutorial. You'll find them in the examples, Canopus, VariableStar, AFH directory. Load the flat found in the AFH directory. This is not absolutely required since the results from the search are not meant to be final. Candidates found now can be processed in greater detail with the variable star photometry program. Since the images are pre-screened, you can set the Review tab to No, set the Every X images value to 1, click the Images button, and select all the images in the May 12th directory. Then click the Accept button. If you are working with unknown images, it might be better to review them. Also, if you have a large number of images, it may be a good idea to use the Every X images setting to reduce the number of images being measured, for example by using just every fifth image. Set the apertures to 13 by 13 with a 5-pixel dead zone and 11-pixel sky annulus. Since we are using the tutorials profile, make sure that the Atlas catalog is selected. The other settings can be what you see on the screen. They set minimums for SNR and a maximum percentage of saturation. Click the Load button. This loads and auto-matches the first image. When done with the auto-match, click the Extract button. If not already checked, check the Show box to show which stars were extracted from the image. It's better to hide the circles when selecting comp stars. Choose up to 5 comp stars. 3 is usually enough. These should be reasonably bright and stay within the field for the entire set of images. Make sure you do not select a known variable. Click on a star on the image and then click the plus button on the right. If the first star, it should automatically be set as the key star or comp 1. One and only one star must be set as the key star before going to the next page. Once you have 3 comp stars selected, click the Accept button to move to the next page. The selected images are automatically loaded into the measuring list. You do not have to click the Load button. Make sure that the first image is highlighted and then click the Measure button. Measuring and the measuring list are identical to those in the asteroid and variable star time series photometry programs. The program automatically relocates comp 1 should the field move far enough between images. You cannot manually reset comp 1. When done measuring, simply click on the Search tab at the top. There is no Accept button. The chosen comp stars are in the list at top. If checked, they will be used in the search for variable stars. This allows removing one of the comps should it be variable. Set the minimum amplitude and standard deviation for the search. Values of 0.15 magnitude and 0.02 are good starting values. You can always repeat the search using different settings without having to remeasure the images. Click the Search button to have the program use the checked comps in Ensemble Differential Photometry to examine every star that was extracted in image 1 and is still present in the current image. When done, you'll see a count of the number of potential variable stars and a plot of the raw data for each comp star. There is no correction in the comp raw plots, so the light curves may reflect changing air mass values. Click the OK button on the message box to go to the next page. The list at top left shows all the potential candidates. Select the Show Valid box to toggle circles around the stars that are in the list. Click on a star in the list to display image 1 with a green circle drawn around the star. Click on the first star in the list and then go to the Data tab. This displays the derived magnitudes for the chosen variable. As long as the list has focus, you can use the up and down keys on the keyboard to move through the list. It takes a moment for image 1 to be reloaded each time, so don't scroll too quickly. Generally, you will see random scatter. You're looking for something that shows a sign of periodic nature. If you come to a plot where 1 or 2 points are well above or below the rest, making it hard to judge variability, Control-click on the data point on the plot and accept the request to remove that one observation for the current star from the calculations. This automatically replots the data. If the point keeps coming back, it's because the bad data point is due to one of the comp stars. You cannot exclude individual comp star observations, so either work around the bad data point by zooming the plot region so that that bad point is not displayed, or redo the search after returning to the search page and eliminating the bad comp star. Continue going through the stars in the list until you find one that you think is a good candidate for additional measurements. Check the box in the list for that star and then click the Report button. There is no confirmation message, but important data has been transferred to the report page, which you'll review in a moment. The program prevents a star with the same name being sent to the report page more than once. Go to the Image tab to see the star's location on image 1. Once you've gone through the candidates list and checked those you think deserve follow-up, click the Reports tab to go to the Reports page. The checklist at top left shows the stars that were transferred from the Results page. If a star is checked, it will be included in the report. Click the Report button to generate the report. The results are shown in the read-only memo at the right. The dates are Julian date, not heliocentric Julian date. The variable names are the catalog names. Click the Save button to display a file save dialog. Specify a location and name for the report and then click the Save button. You can review the full set of raw data by going to the Raw Data page. The tables are read-only. As you click on a record in the Images Information table, the other tables update to show data for the variables and comp stars that were found on the chosen image. Except when the image file names, excluding path, are very long, you can most likely resize the columns of each table so that you can see all fields of a record without having to use the horizontal scroll bar. This concludes this tutorial for using the VariableStarSearch data mining tool to find potential unknown variables in any set of time series images where the field is reasonably constant. More tutorials are on the MPO YouTube channel. Use the URL on the screen to find the complete list. Please subscribe so that you can be notified when new tutorials are available. If you have any questions or comments, please send them to the MPO Software Forum on IO Groups. Please note, you cannot attach files to messages. If necessary, you will be asked to send them offline. Thanks for watching.